Companies started the year on a sour note with operating conditions deteriorating. The January HSBC Purchasing Managers Index fell slightly to below 50. Now this reading is the first below that very key 50 points mark since July last year.
Weak demand for products has led to private sector companies reporting declines in output and in new orders. New export orders also fell in January after rising for 4 consecutive months. This suggests the global environment is still weak and external demand does not compensate for the weak domestic demand. Private sector companies also reported an increase in input costs despite the low oil prices.
They identified rising raw material input prices and also some unfavourable exchange rate developments as the main drivers of slightly higher input prices during the month. Lower oil prices, which I think a lot of people are really kind of focused on at the moment, was given as a reason that kind of capped that increase in input prices. But it should be remembered also that the input price series is significantly below its long-term average, and I think that really very much points towards this ongoing disinflationary process in the economy.
Faulkner says the index shows a broad-based weakening of South Africa's economic environment.
A 49.8 is essentially indicating pretty stagnant economic activity, and that's already off a fairly low base in 2014 where we estimate growth was just 1.4%. So I think it's very much pointing towards probably another tough year for the economy.
Employment remains stagnant on the back of slow business conditions, and it's unlikely things will change dramatically in the foreseeable future. Gloria Sefako Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.